Welcome back to the Coca-Cola Halftime Report. We invite you to experience the Coke side of life. I'm very pleased to be with the co-founders of Lafayette Athletes of Color organization. I commend all three of you for that: Makaila Wilson, Nicole Johnson, and Jess Booth, obviously also members of the women's basketball team. Jess, I'm going to start with you. What inspired you to create this organization?
During the quarantine period and being home all the time with everything going on with all the racial injustices, we decided that we thought it would be a great idea to create a safe space for people of color and also people, non-people of color, to come together and discuss these types of injustices and also just learn more and be able to also confide in each other.
So how did you go about then getting it all accomplished in order to create the organization?
In the era of COVID, we were on FaceTime and we was on FaceTime for hours, making all of our necessary documents to become an actual club, coordinating with our athletic director. So that's pretty much how we got everything done, which is being just how we are right now for hours upon hours and just figuring everything out.
And it's like you're not busy enough with classes and basketball. So I do commend the three of you for this. Nicole, what is the purpose of the organization?
We just want to provide an atmosphere of support and community within Lafayette Athletics. We want to provide a safe space for athletes of color and non-people of color, just to share their experiences and to learn from each other. And we also want to amplify the voices of athletes of color. And we want to explore and educate each other on topics such as diversity and inclusion.
Was it difficult in order to get support for the organization, or have people kind of gathered around you?
I mean, the support's been incredible. And since our group is open to all athletes, we've had support from obviously people of color and non-people of color. And our members are just so eager to share their experiences and to listen to each other and to learn new things. And people have really expressed their gratitude in the creation of this club and how they are so excited to learn and eager for future activities with each other.
Makaila, what has the group done so far? And obviously, what are some of the future goals of the group?
So far, we've had a few meetings, one discussing the Breonna Taylor case, another discussing our plans for Black History Month. We're planning on having each team research 2 to 3 influential African-American figures, and then we'll post a photo and the facts that they've been discovered on those people on our social media page. And then some of our future goals include, like, we hope to host events to educate our peers in person when we can finally do that. And then we hope to give back to foundations that support people of color.
We'll get away from this a little bit. It sounds like a wonderful organization, a much needed one, obviously, probably on every campus across the country. But how about one basketball question? Jess, I'll go to you. How tough has it been playing basketball in this COVID environment?
It's been difficult, very unprecedented. It's been very up and down, no steady or stable environments because we're constantly having to change and readjust to what may be happening. So it's been difficult to get into a flow, but we're grateful to be playing.
And I'll ask either one of the other two of you, if somebody wants to be a part of your organization, how do they go about doing
that? They can email us. We can put my email on the screen if you need. And we also have just a link, Google form that you just have to fill out and you'll be invited to join.
Sounds great. I wish you the very best in not only your basketball endeavors, but certainly this very important one and in the classroom as well. Makaila Wilson, Nicole Johnson, Jess Booth, thanks for taking the time to spend this halftime with us. We'll be back with the halftime stats right after this timeout.